Hey, I don't know how long this camera's gonna stay charged. But anyway, man, what's up, YouTube? And I'm basically just giving you guys some insight on property preservation. A lot of people still want to know about property preservation, and this is the time to learn. As you all are hearing that the market is from the turn towards real estate. So what's going to happen? A lot of properties are going to end up being foreclosed. There's going to be a lot of properties that the banks are going to take back over, and they're going to need someone to maintain these properties until they are either sold or rehab, one of the two. So property preservation is basically that, preserving the property until it is sold, until someone that's purchased the property and take on the responsibility. So a lot of these banks and field service companies need vendors to take on these responsibilities. And what they do in return, they pay you for your service. Now with me, I started property preservation like 10 years ago. Like the market was like 2012, 13. So there's still a lot of houses on the market. I got in at a time where it was a lot of work out there. I was making like $200,000, almost close to $300,000 a year with the initial services, the maintenance, the regular maintenance, and extra services that they wanted. Like if they came up something that they really need emergency service or anything like that. So it was real good. Like I told you guys before, we ended up losing 115 maintenance properties. That took away like $12,800 a month that I was dependent on. And it took away another like $24,000 or $3,000 from Wanda that she was dependent on from her regular maintenance. So that kind of put a dent in our income as a unit. What we ended up doing was we started thinking about different ways to, kind of capitalize on that, retain that. And when I started looking at contracts, she started looking at contracts and flipping terms for college campuses and college student housing. And through that, we was able to recoup that money that we lost. And over time, I grew my company, she grew her company, and now we are both doing great financially when it comes down to business. My landscape company now, I say brings in like about 1.5 million. I think she's doing like 1.8 million with her janitorial cleaning company. And from the landscape company, I started a transportation company, and we have 3 trucks. All this within the course of 10 years being released from prison. So back to property preservation. And the reason why this video is about property preservation is because the market is going to take a change. All right, it's going to take a turn, and a lot of houses are going to come back on the market. If you're someone who's interested in starting a business and you don't have a lot of capital, but you have a truck, you have a lawnmower, you have a trailer, you have some things to get get some yards turned over, get some debris removed out of houses, I always advise you to get a dump trailer or a large open trailer. Dump trailer make it easier to load it up, and then once you get to the job site, you just dump it. If you have an open trailer, you're gonna have to load it and you're gonna have to unload it. That's time consuming. So I always tell people, hey man, try and get your dump trailer whenever you're doing property preservation. It's gonna make your job a lot easier. You gotta have you at least 2 mowers, 36-inch zero turn to get inside gates, because you never know, some of these properties may have small gates, and you want to be able to get your commercial mower inside to make sure you get the job done quickly. 36-inch commercial mower and at least a 50 or 52-inch commercial mower help get the job done quick. All right, you're gonna need about 3 guys to go out there with you every day to get these jobs up and turned over real quick, because it's important about time. And you're gonna need your cleaning crew. It could be you and your partners, or it could be you and your girlfriend or whatever, but you're gonna need a cleaning crew. Once you build this team, you should be able to take on any property that they throw at you. Long as you understand what needs to be done and how to get the job done. Like I say, one property can pay you $4,000 or $5,000. On an average, it may pay you $1,000, it may pay you $800, but it's all about the volume. If you're doing 3-4 houses a week, it's adding up. And within a month's time, it adds up a lot, So I'm just letting you guys know. Companies that you probably want to deal with. Cyprex is one of the companies. Safeguard is another company that's still active in this industry. You might want to do your research on Google, find some other companies that I don't know about, but those are the 2 main companies that I would advise you to try and become a vendor with. Cyprex Services and Safeguard. Safeguard take you through a little bit more to become a vendor, but they are a good company and they're national. Cyprex the same way. They're going to get you right in and out, and they're going to be on. Cyprex is more hands-on with training their vendors. Excuse me. But like I say, property preservation is a good springboard to starting a business. You don't need a lot of money. You just need some equipment, a trailer, and a good team. Four people can do a lot of things, you know, four people, that's really all you need. 4 people that's going to go out there and work. And I guarantee you can be successful in it. You got power washing that needs to be done, a little painting, roof repairs, putting on tarps. They may want you to do some fence removal, tear down an old dilapidated structure, or it could be an old shed, remove some cars or anything off the property that the bank don't want there no more. So it's a lot of different ways to make money. So I'm just making this video. I make more as time come along to get you guys more familiar with property preservation. And if you got any questions, just drop them down. If I don't get right back to you, I eventually will answer your question. Like I say, the companies that I advise you to look at first is Cyprex and Safeguard Services. That's all I have for today. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like it if you like the information I'm giving out. Hey, and I'll see you next time. Make it happen or you capping.